Do I look professional if I stand like this? Let me. I look stupid. Hello everybody, welcome back to Making It Up. I'm Isa and today I have a new video for you guys. I'm trying out something new and I hope you really enjoy it. As you can probably see from the title of this video today, I'm focusing on makeup for the working woman or man if you want to do this makeup on yourself. I don't care. I've never worked at an office, you can probably tell, but I know that there are people who do work at an office and they can't do crazy pink smoky eyes every single day and be able to wear that to work. Today I wanted to do something that is easy and quick for all the working people out there, something that'll accentuate your features, it'll look really put together but still look natural, and you know, something that's easy to do in 10 minutes because a lot of working professionals don't really have time to do a lot of things to their face. Now, I'm not saying that every office space is the same. Everyone has a different set of rules. I'm not saying everyone who is a working professional needs to not wear a lot of makeup. If you love wearing makeup and you love caking it on, and you're allowed to do that at work, great for you. But from my research and from going to offices in my life and the people I've seen, they're really put together, nothing super crazy, and that's what I wanted to do for you today. So if you're someone who's a working human being and you need a super quick, easy makeup look, then I've got you covered. I've created this look and I am ready to show it to you. So hit that subscribe button and let's get started with this professional look. I dropped something. Okay, so I'm starting out with the eyes first because if there ever is any fallout, it's easier to just remove from the face instead of like fucking up your base, you know? The goal here is to accentuate the eyes but not to make them look harsh, so we just want it to look like an enhanced eye, nothing too angular, nothing that could, you know, draw attention to it. Mattes are the way to go when it comes to that because shimmers sometimes are a little bit too flashy. They can be really simple as well, but they sometimes can be a bit too flashy and people can see them as unprofessional, whatever that means. So we're working with mattes today. I'm bringing back my beautiful Too Faced chocolate bar palette, one of my favorite palettes ever. It smells like heaven, and for the most part it just contains neutrals. They're really easy to play around with and they smell amazing. I like to work with neutrals if I'm doing something that's a little bit more like professional, but you can also play with this. You get to go for greens and purples depending on your eye shade, and I think that would also look still professional, but it will enhance your eyes even more. If you're not into that, neutrals are the way to go. They're the easiest and they're what we're gonna use today. I'm first priming my eyes with my Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion in Eden. If you want longevity in your makeup, then this is totally the way to go. Awesome. After priming, I'm setting with this shade right here. I have the really old palette, so I don't have the names. Excuse me about that, but I'm just using the white shade to set the lids. The rest of the look is quite simple as it should be. We're not fuzzing with a lot of shades. I just want something that will define my crease. I'm gonna go in with this shade right here, and I'm just gonna run this directly on my crease and a little bit in the outer corner. And what this shade is gonna do, it'll just enhance our crease. It'll make it look a little bit more prominent and it'll make your eyes just stand out a little bit more without looking like too much. And I'm also taking it to the lower lash line. And now to clean the lid up a little bit, I'm going back into that white shade and I'm just putting this all over my lid and also the brow bone. Okay, so now for liner, it's a little bit trickier depending on, you know, your work guidelines, if you even have that. Eyeliner can also be a little bit harsh, but it's really good to make you look very made up, and also it really completes a look if you're not doing much. It frames your eyes. So today, instead of doing like an actual eyeliner, I'm going in with just a black shadow. This is the McGrath Labs Dark Matter Pigment. You guys know I use this all the time. And I'm just gonna run this on my lash line, not winging it out, not anything, just adding subtle definition. You can also do this with a brown eyeshadow, a blue eyeshadow like a navy eyeshadow, or purple to, you know, play with the color of your eyes, or you could also go in with an actual eyeliner if that's what you want. I'm just adding like subtle definition to the lash line. And after doing that, then the eyeshadow is complete. Now I'm just gonna go in with mascara. Definitely, if you're, you know, working professional, you probably won't be wearing falsies. So today I'm using my Benefit Roller Lash. This will add definition to the lashes, but it'll curl them and it'll keep them curled throughout the whole day, so you don't have to worry about that. You don't have to worry about curling them. This will do the work for you, and it looks really nice and natural. Wait, my nose itches. Thank you. Seasonal allergies. For the brows, I don't want them to look harsh, but I don't want to leave them bare either because I just want to complete the look. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm using my Milk Makeup Kush Fiber Brow in Grind, and I'm just going to run this through my lashes to give them a slight tint to them and just groom them. You can definitely go in with a pencil or something, but just make sure that it's really subtle and it isn't harsh at all because we're trying to avoid harshness. Okay, and after we've applied our brow product thing, as you can see, filled in and super easy and quick. So if you don't have much time in the morning and you want something for your brows, definitely go for brow gel. After doing that, the eyes are complete. Really simple, adds a subtle definition, looks a little made up, but it doesn't look overly dramatic or harsh, which was our goal. So now that we're done with this, we can move on. Now, as you can see, my face is looking harsh. I think it's literally the worst it has ever been. I have a lot of breakouts, really bad breakouts. My nose is really clogged. It's not looking great, but still, I don't want it to be super full coverage. I think our goal for the skin is for it to look as natural as possible, also flawless, because you know, you want to look put together if you're going to work, and that's what we're going to be doing right now. I'm starting out with my Becca Backlight Priming Filter. I have a mini sample size thing that I've had for a while, and I'm just applying this all over my face to add a subtle glow. After we're done priming, it's time for the base, and I'm using my Makeup Forever Water Blend Foundation. This is quite similar to the Face and Body by MAC, which is also a great option, but this one just has a little bit less coverage, and I don't know, I wanted to use this one today because it'll even out the skin, but it won't pile up and it won't make you look cakey at all. And as always, I'm using my IT Cosmetics Heavenly Luxe Complexion Perfection Brush. And another reason why I love this foundation so much is because it dries down, which is amazing. I love that. I love that it dries down and it doesn't look overly dewy, but it doesn't dry out your skin. Once we're done with that, you can see that this definitely just evened out the skin, but there's still some dark circles and some blemishes up top. Hello, my friend. So I'm going to go in with my RMS Uncover Up Concealer. This is one of my favorites. It's also really natural, so it won't cover everything up, but it'll look really natural on the skin. I'm just applying this with my fingers because that's easier. Okay, now that we're all evened out and concealed where we need to, it is time to powder. Again, I'm just going to powder the areas that really need it, where I apply the concealer mostly. The rest of the areas can look really natural and nice. So I'm just going to be using my Milk Makeup Blur Plus Set Matte Loose Setting Powder because this sets without drying the skin. So that's pretty cool. It'll give us an illusion that we're just perfectly healthy and not at all made up. Fantastic. So for this look in particular, I really just want to add slight dimension to the face. Everything's evened out, but it definitely takes out a little bit of that dimension. So I'm going to get the dimension back with some bronzer and blush. I'm not going to be highlighting today because, again, highlighter, I feel like it's a little bit too flashy, just like shimmer on the lid. It's just a little too much. You could definitely do a natural highlighter if you feel like that's okay and you feel like you're good to wear that at the office. But for today, I just want to add some bronzer and some blush. So for my bronzer, I'm using the Makeup Forever Pro Bronze Fusion, and I'm using my beautiful MAC 135S brush, and I'm just applying this to the hollows of the cheeks and a little bit of the forehead. Moving on to blush, I'm going to be using a cream blush because I still want the dew despite not applying any highlighter. I think it'll give me a healthy glow. So today I'm using my Flower Blush Balm Color Drops for Cheeks in Cinnamon. I just choked. This is new. My mom got it for me a few weeks ago and I am so thrilled and I really love it. So I just wanted to share it with you guys. And I'm just applying this with a tiny sponge. And as you can see, after applying blush, it looks a little bit more dewy, which is nice. But you know, we're not highlighted. It's not super like bam in your face. And you look really fresh and awake and perfect and ready to do your job, man. Okay, last but not least, we have the lips. And I think for the lips, you can literally go any direction you want. If your job is a little bit more free with what you can do, I definitely suggest you play around with a lipstick because it's a product that'll consume the least amount of time for you. You can literally apply it while you're commuting in the car or when you get there, so you don't have to worry about it when you're going out the door. If you just want an easy look and you just want to look put together like really fast, I suggest you go for something red or vampy. If you just want something easy, then definitely go nude, or if you shouldn't go super bold with your makeup, then obviously nude. That's what we're gonna be doing today because you know I love my nudes and I think it would pair really nicely with this look. So I'm gonna go with my Bite Beauty lip pencil in 020. You guys know I love this. And then I'm busting out my Glossier Generation G lipstick in Cake. This is really sheer, so it's super easy to apply and reapply throughout the day. So let me zoom you guys in to see like the finished look already. As you can see, the skin is super fresh. It looks very healthy. The bronzer and the blush just add a little bit of dimension back to the face, but it still looks really clean and polished. You can totally add a little bit more bronzer and blush if you feel like your look needs to. The eyes are really simple. They look fancy to me. I don't know, it looks fancy for whatever reason, but yeah, they really look put together. They stand out, but they're not super flashy. And obviously the lips, the easiest part, they look really put together with the look, and I love that. I love this look. I think it's amazing, and yeah, let me know what you guys think. Again, I'm not saying that these are the rules for makeup when you're in an office or a professional job. I'm not saying that at all. Take it or leave it. Use it if you feel like this would work for you. Don't use it if you're not into it. Just do you, man. If you are a working person, you work at an office or, you know, at a professional space, let me know what your makeup routine is like. What do you wear to work? I would love to know because, again, I am not a working person. I don't work at an office. So yeah, just let me know what you wear to work. I am always curious to know, and I always love it when you guys comment. So get to that. If you want to continue supporting me, make sure to subscribe. I post really easy and real makeup videos every single week. So if you're into that, make sure to subscribe. Make sure to subscribe. I would really appreciate it. And I thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for clicking on this video. I hope it was useful to you. I hope you learned something new, and I will definitely see you in the next one, okay? Bye! Mwah!